So optimizer will give optimization recommendations on this. Based on these recommendations, you go and optimize it. If it is under provision, you optimize it. If it is over provision, you optimize it. If you do this, you save money. Over provision, under provision, improve the performance. Over provision, improve the costing, saving the you're saving costing. Nobody's accessing your application. Why you want to overly provision? No, when nobody's there in this classroom, why to on this AC, 2 fans, 4 to 5 lights? Not needed, right? The same thing it goes. Next, you have learned about management console. You're clear. Next, let me go back here. Well-acted framework. There you can create a dashboard. As part of well-architected framework, what you can do is you can create a project. In that project, what are you using? It will ask some questions. Basically, it is like this. If you come here, you can create a workload. You can define workload. For example, I want a VPC with 8 subnets, and I want to go with the 3-tier architecture. Web layer is T2.medium. App layer is T4.medium, and DB layer is T5.extra large. Like this, if you define it will ask some questions. You have to fill the questions. Once you fill these questions and submit, you will get a recommendation. You will get recommendations on overall task. There are 57 tasks are there. I have answered 0. You see, 0. You should answer all. If you answer 57 questions, it will give you recommendations. So recommendations on what? On this well-architected framework. On these areas, it will ask questions. You must ask these questions. It will show you severity, high risk, medium, and also they'll give you improvement plan. Basically, who will use this? A solution architect will use this. Why? First step is this for the solution architect. Before he implement a logic, before he obviously is the one who talks to the customer, take the requirement. He will check the requirement feasibility here. So this service is mainly used by a solution architect, while he or she will be drawing the diagrams like this. Example is this. You see, 2-tier architecture, 3-tier architecture. You can say this is a 3-tier. Maybe you see 6 subnets, but you have 2 layers here. So this, while I am drawing this, let's say I'm a solution architect, while I am implementing a 1-tier, 2-tier, 3-tier architecture on AWS, there are 20 to 30 services we are going to use it. On each service, I'll come back to this well-architected framework. I will give my plan on these areas. It will ask some questions to me. I'll have to answer it. Based on my answers, it will give some recommendation. It will give some improvement plan also. Based on these areas, I will go ahead and draw diagrams. When customer asks all these questions, customer will ask these questions to solution architect. How much are we saving it? How much reliable it is? For example, solution architect said that we are going to use ECS cluster. Customer is not aware of ECS cluster. He might be thinking virtual machine. Now, solution architect should tell, hey, ECS is a platform as a service. Rather, we go and provision our own self-hosted Kubernetes cluster. Kubernetes concept is implemented ECS. So it's a managed service. Okay, I'll give one more example. Now, customer want to deploy his application using CI/CD pipeline. Customer is only aware means he went to some conferences, some meetings, some vendor told him Jenkins is the best. Jenkins, Sonar, JFrog. He said, this is what I want to use it. He will come back to the solution architect and say, this is my requirement. Solution architect will do a review. He will say, instead of using Jenkins, we'll go with the AWS code build and code pipeline. If we go with EC2 instance-based Jenkins, per second we have to pay for it. This explanation will be given by a solution architect to a product owner, means customer.